In this video, I want to walk you through our TPM Partner Command Center skilling report. Now, in this skilling report, we showcase all of the different solution designations that you can achieve from Microsoft, along with the different certifications that your team has and specializations and how we automate the tracking of different certifications for people on your team. Now, on this report, we can drill in specifically to any of the solution designations, and I'm going to start with infrastructure. So if I go into the infrastructure tab here, what you'll immediately see is on the report, we've combined the skilling report along with the solution designation points so we can get a good glimpse of everything that it takes to achieve this solution designation. Now on the top left here, you can see that we've got the numbers here in black represent what we have today. And what we have in blue represents a hypothetical if we make some changes to this. And when I say make some changes, what we can do is we can start evaluating things like we can see below all different certifications that count towards the skilling part of this certification. And we can even go in and make modifications. So if I look at this report and I look to see, okay, well, what happens if Alice leaves our company? Well, if Alice leaves our company, we can see in blue that our score drops from 76 to 64 points. Well, this is important because you have to have 70 points to maintain your solution designation or to be able to renew your solution designation with Microsoft. So we've got to find out, well, what is it that Alice has that we need to ensure that we have some redundancy? So if we click here, we can look to see that Alice has the AZ-104 exam. Now, what's important about the AZ-104 is it's the prerequisite to get points for all the other certification that your team has. So if we don't have another person that has the AZ-104 and Alice leaves the company, we could be in jeopardy of not being able to renew. So we want to make sure that we have someone else on the team who has that AZ-104 exam. Now, if I come in and look at something like the expiring certifications, here I can get a view of all of the different people on the team and all the different certifications that they have taken and when they expire. Now, when a certain individual goes in to take a certification exam, typically they sign up with their personal email address. And that's important because that individual owns the certification, which it should be that way. Then they can associate their certification with you as a Microsoft partner. But what happens is every year, those certifications you have to go through an assessment to true up the certification. But a lot of times those emails are missed because they are on your personal email addresses. So what we've done is we've built in some automation so that the Microsoft Alliance Manager, as well as the individuals, receive emails that say, hey, your certification is coming up for assessment. So you've got X period of time, and this is how it could affect your solution designations if you don't take your assessment. So we built in that functionality to make it a little bit easier on the individuals and the Microsoft Alliance Managers to be able to keep up with the different certifications that matter. Now, if we look at something like Modern Workplace, we want to look at Modern Work. It's the same thing here. We can see our points that we currently have. We can see all the different people who have exams that count towards these certifications. We can see the different metrics and what we're getting for intermediate and advanced skilling. If we look at security, we can see the same thing here. We can see, okay, we've got the points. Here are the people, the different security certifications and so forth. We can see all of the different associated users to our account, both their personal email addresses as well as their company email addresses. We can see the certification totals that we have. So if we wanted to see, and in some cases, we have some partners who tell us they need to know how many of a certain certification do they have for an RFP response. Now we can easily see, okay, we have 13 people who have the Azure fundamentals. We have 8 people who have the AI fundamentals. We have 2 people that have the AI engineer associate. If we click on any of these, like AI fundamentals, we can easily see who are those 8 people who have this certification. So it makes it much easier for a Microsoft Alliance Manager to be able to come in and manage who they have, what certifications they have, how their points might change if they have different people who are certified or different people who might leave the team. So we've built this report to help make managing your solution designations, specializations, and even your certified individuals much easier and faster as a Microsoft Alliance Manager.